You finally finished your book, now it's time to upload it to Amazon. Though the process to uploading your book can be kind of confusing, and it's really important. And there are some key steps that you need to know to ensure that your book does well on the Amazon website. If you miss them or you don't put the right effort into these steps, your book might have some problems. But by the end of this video, I'll have shown you all the things that you need to know to confidently upload your book to KDP and give your book the best chance on Amazon. I'm Zach Diamante for Kindlepreneur. Let's get into it. The first thing you'll need to do is sign into your Amazon KDP account with an existing Amazon account. If you don't already have an Amazon account, make sure to create one before moving on. The next screen is going to be the user agreement. Make sure to fully read through this before selecting Agree. Upon agreeing, you will be prompted with this screen and may notice that not all your account information is complete. Make sure to fill in the rest of that necessary information, or else Amazon may not allow you to publish your books after uploading. For this video, we will be going through the exact steps to creating a Kindle ebook. However, when you're ready to upload your paperback and hardcover files, make sure to select the proper one here. Luckily, most of the steps we'll discuss here are the same there as well. But also, once you have the ebook uploaded, you can add a paperback or hardback for that book in your dashboard. Here's an example from my own dashboard. You can see the ebook for Garden in the Garden is already uploaded, and in order to add a paperback or a hardcover, I can start the process by clicking one of them here. The process for uploading the other editions is virtually identical, and you'll have no problem uploading those ones once you have your ebook one in there. On the Kindle ebook details screen, we'll have a few things to fill out. First, we select the language our book is in. Under book title, we will type in our book title and subtitle if there is one. The series section is only necessary if your book is a part of a series. If this does not apply to you, leave it blank. If this does apply, here you can see an example from my Stone and Sky series where we add the series and then add the book number for where it falls in the series. Edition number is only used if you are uploading another rendition of a previously published book. Under author, make sure to type in your name or pen name as you would like it to appear. When it comes to contributors, this includes any other authors, editors, illustrators, or anyone else that you may want to highlight for helping out with the book. For description, you would enter in your book's description. However, if you just copy and paste your words into this, your book description will look like a giant block of text. And that's not good. Instead, you need to make sure you break up your paragraphs and bold or italicize as needed. To do this, you need to be able to use special HTML coding to make your book description look better with larger words, bold, italics, bullets, and more. But wait, Zach, I don't know how to write HTML code. Don't worry, I've got you covered. There's actually a free tool on Kindlepreneur.com that will allow you to put your book description into it. Then you can highlight sections and click formatting buttons to make it look exactly how you want. When you're finished, just click to get your code and paste it into this box. This is pretty cool because it helps you see exactly what your book description will look like before you publish it. Plus, there's an optional free AI feature you can use, and it will try to help you improve your book description as well. But that's up to you. And don't worry, I've got a link for that in the description below, or you can Google Book Description Generator and choose the one by Kindlepreneur. Publishing rights is where you will select whether or not you own the book or if it's in the public domain. Most of the time you will choose the first option, which is where you own the publishing rights. The keywords section is where things get a little nerve-wracking because the keywords you select are so incredibly important. Here you have the ability to tell Amazon exactly what phrases you'd like your book to show up for on their store when someone searches for your book. Most authors make the mistake of coming to this section and just typing in random words that they think will work. However, doing this will hurt your book's chances of success no matter how much thought you put into these words. Therefore, you should take the time to research what words or phrases will be best for your book. The best way to do something like this is a software like Publisher Rocket. It will not only show you what words or phrases people type into Amazon when buying a book, but also how many people type it in and how much money other books are making. And not to mention, with Rocket's new reverse ASIN feature, you can also check on what keywords your comparable titles have been using to rank. This feature is super cool and will help you narrow down your search for the perfect keywords. So don't gloss over this step. You really want to make sure you have the right keywords. The next thing we come to is categories. Now, we recently did a video where we did a deep dive on categories and how to select the best ones for your book. And I'll make sure to link that one at the end of this video for you. But for now, let me give you a quick rundown. You need to select up to 3 categories your book should be placed within. In the past, Amazon would allow you to submit requests and add your book into 10 categories in total. But sadly, this is no longer the case. So, we need to be very particular with the 3 we choose. Now, selecting categories may seem easy. Just pick 3 categories that your book fits in, and there you go. Well, not exactly. There are actually a couple of things you need to consider and pitfalls you may want to watch out for. First, you want to find categories that give you the best chance of hitting bestseller. With over 14,000 categories, you can find categories that fit your book, but might only need 3 sales in order to be a bestseller instead of 1,000. If you'd like to learn how to figure this out, check out the article on Kindlepreneur.com on how to select Amazon book categories, which I've got linked in the description below. But the second thing is, you want to stay away from ghost categories. Ghost categories are category strings your book can be placed under but aren't findable for shoppers without a direct link. And this inevitably makes your book nearly impossible to find. If you select ghost categories, shoppers can't find your book through the category system and you can't be a bestseller, no matter how many copies you sell. What's worse is that 25% of the categories listed are actually ghost categories. Yikes. Let's avoid those at all costs. In order to do this, you need to try to find the category through the Amazon store category tree. If you can't, then it's a ghost. The much easier way is to use Publisher Rocket's category feature. Not only will it show you how many sales a book needs to make in order to be number 1 in a category, it will also show you which categories are ghosts and thus which ones to avoid. Now back to our Kindle ebook details page. After we select our categories, we come to the age and grade range section. This is mainly for authors who are publishing children's books. Make sure to select the proper age range if this applies to you. And finally, you need to select pre-order status. Make sure to select the option that fits your needs when it comes to your release date and whether or not you want readers to be able to pre-order your book, which for the record we highly recommend. Why not get orders on your book before it even comes out? Once you complete this page, make sure to hit save and continue, and we're on to the next page, Kindle ebook content page. Look at that, we're cruising along. And that first page might have seemed like a lot, but it's really the toughest part. On this page, we're going to be uploading our actual files. Under the manuscript section, you select yes or no for the digital right management section. If you're unsure as to what that is and need a bit more information, hover over the blue text here and an Amazon description will appear. I typically choose no. In this section, we will also be uploading our manuscript by selecting the Upload ebook manuscript button here. Find where your manuscript is located on your computer and select Choose for it to start uploading. This could be a simple Google or Microsoft Word document that's been converted to an EPUB file, or one created with professional formatting software like Atticus. With Atticus, you can actually format and create some really nice ebooks. I'll drop a link for that in the description below. In the Kindle ebook cover section, we have 2 options to select from. The first is to use KDP's Cover Creator to create your own book cover, or we can upload our own cover. Although the cover creator gets the job done, there are limitations, and your book's cover is one of the most important features for your book. So you want to make sure to take your time and create something that stands out. Now, I highly recommend uploading your own and using a professional creator from elsewhere. You'll have much more freedom and be able to create a unique cover that you can be really happy about. And hopefully, it'll draw the right readers to your book. Kindle ebook previewer gives us the option to launch the previewer and see what our book looks like on a Kindle or through the Kindle app. Make sure to use this tool when uploading to check yourself and ensure there are no outstanding errors when uploading your book. The ISBN number is where you're going to type in your book's ISBN number. If you aren't sure where to get your ISBN, make sure to check out the resources down below so you can get yours squared away. Once you're done here, make sure to hit save and continue, and we're on to the last page, Kindle ebook pricing. If you don't know what KDP Select is, I recommend you learn a little bit more about it before choosing whether you want to enroll your book in it or not. I've enrolled books and I've chosen not to. There are pros and cons to choosing either way, and it'll be really important for you to choose which one makes the most sense for your goals. Territories is where you will select which territories you want your distribution rights to be held. The royalty and pricing section is very important and may require some research to ensure that you are pricing your book properly. You can also use the KDP pricing support service. Here you can see what other books similar to yours have been sold for in the past and make a judgment call from there. As another option, you can see what the typical price point is for books in your genre in Publisher Rocket to get a good idea. Select the royalty plan you wish to use and type in your book's price here. If there is some account information missing at any point during your upload process, you will see a warning sign here. Go back and correct or fill in that information before publishing. Then hit submit for pre-order or publish. And that's it. You did it. You nailed it. With all that done, it can take up to 72 hours for Amazon to publish your book live, but it also could be up sooner. Make sure to check your email. Amazon will contact you when your book is ready and published. Be sure to check your book's Amazon page once it goes live to ensure that there are no mistakes and everything is in order. If everything is correct, you're good to go. Now that might have seemed like a lot, but if you followed along and took all the steps, you're better off than a majority of authors who don't know anything about keywords or categories or even ghosts for that matter. And you've already got a competitive advantage. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, ever onward.